Hello guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about BTC. We're also going to talk about Chainlink, and I'm going to show you my price target for Chainlink within the next few weeks, few months, at least for the short term. As you can see in front of you, I'm looking for Chainlink to retrace down to like $1.50 to $1 range within the next few weeks. All right, so we're going to dive into that analysis, and I'm going to show you why Link is not that bullish as most expecting a $200 Chainlink within the next few weeks. All right. So first thing first, let's dive in into the analysis for BTC. So for Bitcoin, what I'm looking for a possible retracement from BTC. I know most of you guys pretty much are some doom boys and looking for like a possible dump within the next few hours. All right. So as you can see for BTC, all right. So in today's content, we're gonna start off with the bullish setup. So the bullish setup we got for BTC is like the 3-day 21 EMA, right? It is supporting the price. I said it multiple times. In order to be extremely bearish, even though we got this bearish setup, we might not be moving in a very aggressive way to the downside. We can get those 5 to 8% pump with within the next few days or so on, right? So that's what I'm looking for, at least for the short term. We came back down to the 3-day 21 EMA. Got a nice support on Bitstamp, as you can see, just about like a 9100 range. So we're looking for this pullback within the next few days, few hours, all right, at least for the short term, because I don't think like BTC is going to be closing this quarter red. The quarterly chart going to close, the quarterly candle going to close in like 10 days or so on, right? So most likely the bulls buyers, they're going to stay above this 3-day 21 EMA and support the buying momentum in order to stay green for this quarter. So we could be looking for a possible pullback for BTC just about this area of 0.618 to 0.786. All right, so 0.618 to 0.786 going to be roughly around like a 10.1, right, to like a 98 level. Okay, so 10.1 to 98 level going to be the next area of a choppy price action we could be anticipating within the next few days, at least for the short term. So this could be also confirmed by the 6 hour 21 EMA. Okay, we just need to pump above the 6 hour 21 EMA. Basically been giving us a very strong resistance the last few days. As you can see, like we took a long from like a 9250 range up to like a 9400 range. I was like, man, I'm gonna close some profit and then basically wait, because the 21 EMA in this range could give us like a tough time. And as you can see, if like you did not take any profits right after you took a long right there, you're gonna get crushed, because BTC gonna come back and take you out. So basically, as you can see, like came back down to like a 9150. Now we got to be able to break this 21 EMA. The good thing about the bulls is like the 6 hour mag, they already got a bullish crossover. This one is clean. It's like unlike this one. This one, most people were expecting this push. I was like, this is going to be a fake out, so it's not healthy. So we got that fake out. Now I'm very confident most likely the bull's gonna be able to pull like a 400 to 600 points within the next few days, at least for the short term. So I'm very cautious regarding like a 91 to 92 area. 93 could be the area where we could get the takeoff, right? Pump back up to like a 10k area within the next few hours or few days, at least for the short term. All right, so now let's take a look at the 12-hour time frame. 12-hour time frame, we said it multiple times. 100 EMA 12-hour time frame, we got to be able to break it, otherwise it is going to be a very tough time for the bears. All right, 100-hour 100 EMA on your 12-hour, it is the same as your basically daily 50 EMA. So if you like to use your daily 50 EMA, I just like to keep like a keep it like a 2 moving averages, so I won't have to like have like a too many moving averages in front of me. So it is pretty clean. Bulls are looking pretty much very strong in this range, very good support. Even though they haven't been able to give us a nice pump, they can be very aggressive this week. So watch out, okay? If you're bullish, that's good for you. If you're bearish, you just have to be very cautious and not try to short it at the bottom. All right, you still got another chance to basically short BTC. So now let's take a look at if this pattern is invalidated, right? So before we talk about the invalidating this pattern, you can see like in terms of like a Fibonacci retracement, we showed you we got a possible pullback. But in terms of wave analysis, as I said previously, this move can give us a three-way move. That's the move I'm looking for. Okay, if you bearish, you could be looking for this move like this, but I'm not that bearish in this area. I said it since like we dropped down to like 89. I was like, let's wait for this move to give us another pullback. So the pullback is looking clean in terms of wave analysis. We could be looking for this ABC correction. Okay, we could be looking for this ABC correction pullback up to like a, up to 10K area. So let's keep that in mind, at least for the short term, within the next few hours, few days. Now let's dive into the analysis for Link. So if you bullish on Link, that's good, all right. But if you bearish on Link, that's great. So what I'm looking for, at least for Link, let's take a look at the 3-day chart for Link. So as you can see, from Link, right, since like a June 2019, right, June 2019, we've been moving sideways. Okay, nothing has changed for Link from like a $5 to $5 over like a 12-month. So if you've been holding Link over the last 12 months, you're gonna be like, whoa, I bought Link at $5, it is still at $5, unless you bought Link like back in like just about like April 2019. Yes, you bought Link probably at like 50 cents or so on. You're going to be in massive gains, right? But at least for the short term, it has not been doing anything spectacular. So let's keep that in mind. Even though most analysts been pretty much very bullish on Chainlink, I said it previously back in January, February. Watch out for Link. It is, we at resistance, and we're most likely going to drop down to $1.50, and Link drop all the way down to like $1.30. So same thing again on your MACD. As you can see, the MACD is making what, lower highs, right? And basically price action is basically double tapping. So it is telling me Link is not strong enough to pump to the upside versus $1. So we're going to take a look at basically versus BTC. Link BTC, not Loom. So if you take a look at Link BTC, you can see like we got a nice support from Link, right? This trend line, that's one of the reasons probably most people are pretty much bullish. So as you can see, we got a very strong trend line since like basically April 2019. I remember Link just about this level, exactly right around like 8,000 to like a 9,000 level. I was trading Link heavily right there, 8,000 to 14,000. So I remember Link actually very, very well, and we've been basically we've been pumping to the upside and getting support from this trend line over the last like year and a half almost. So most likely, if we break this trend line, we're most likely going to be finding support right around like 100 EMA on our 3-day chart, or the 200 EMA. So it is going to be very, very bearish for Link. The only thing I can see Link could do within the next few days is like this this triangle right there, symmetrical triangle. We could possibly, okay, the bears could basically give up, and the bulls could pump the price to the upside, and we could be looking for a 1-to-1 extension to the upside, right? But if and only if we're going to be able to sustain this pump to the upside, we're going to be very, very bullish, and you could be seeing like Link up to like a $6 and $7, okay? Because it is going to hit like roughly around like 60,000 to 70,000 sats. So if BC is at 10K, that's like a $7. So let's keep that in mind. That's what I'm looking for, at least for the short term. But we haven't seen a bullish MACD on our 3-day chart, right? As you can see, no bullish MACD. The MACD hasn't turned bullish yet. It is still very contracting, right? And ready to give us a very big move. Since like the bearish crossover is basically on the downside, right? You can see like we could expect this move, all right? So but if you're bullish, you could just wait for the breakout. If you're bearish, you're most likely going to see like a break to the downside within the next few days, at least for the short term. That's my personal bias, all right? So just because I'm expecting Link to drop down below $2 to $1 range doesn't mean, guys, you have to do it the same way. Make sure to do your own research. That's my personal basically bias. So let's say I see Link bullish like tomorrow. I might not give you a warning. I might just buy Link and take it to the upside, $7 to $7 to like $8 range, and get out. So make sure to do your own research. But at least for the short term, my personal bias is like we're going to see a Link dropping down to like 100 EMA, down to like a 200 EMA on our 3-day chart, which is just about like a roughly around like a 30,000 sats, all the way down to like a 27,000 sats within the next few weeks. All right guys, thanks a lot for watching.